Ark's Overseer, the ultimate challenge and final boss of the island. It appears strangely reminiscent of the specimen implant in the survivor's arm, but holds a deadly truth. It is the AI controlling this Ark's experiment, deciding who should ascend or be terminated, able to transform on whim into the guardians of this place, and protected by hordes of machines. And while this monumental task looms ahead, the story begins as I prepare to journey into the Tek Cave. Alright, it's time to begin. We're finally going to do the Tek Cave. I'm going to skip the gamma and the beta, we're going straight to the alpha Tek Cave, and the level of the creatures in here is level 744. It's going to be quite the task, but I've got my Therizina army from the bosses beforehand, my Uranus, and I've got a couple of really strong Rexes which I'm going to use to clear the cave, and they're currently pushing out about 2000 damage a hit, so they should do a wonderful job clearing the cave. But I've got only about 5 minutes to get all my stuff in, so I'm going to ferry everything in, and then I've got an hour to clear the cave. So it's time to get a wriggle on. To defeat the Tek Cave, you will need strong creatures, capable of taking down the most powerful dinosaurs known to the Ark. This cave is filled with a diverse menagerie of creatures, from the humble Dillo through to the colossal Giganotosaurus. But most insidious of all are the Uranus. You see, the Tek Cave follows a winding path inside a volcano, filled with diabolical streams and pools of piping hot magma. A slight mistake or errant creature will fall to their fiery death in a pool of lava, which they cannot escape from. And for the fear-inducing Uranus, this can cause an entire army to disappear within seconds. Luckily for me, I brought my favourite Rexes, who dominate this island and are immune to such fear. With the cave now complete, it was time to ascend and meet the Overseer. Spawning into the halls of history, we are given a glimpse into the role of the Ark, with the windows into each of the Guardians' arenas, and how our activities could have gone unnoticed. As the hallway twists and turns towards the final goal, maps and pedestals appear, showing the world as it once was and what it has become, the DNA of the fabric of life being preserved on the Ark. With that and more, the path leads to an end, a glorious outlook peering over the world that now is, and the other arcs dotted in the night sky. It is time to meet the Overseer. The Overseer's fight is made up of two phases, the summoning phase and the Guardian phase. In the first phase, the Overseer will raise its shields, preventing all damage while it summons its army of robots, both ground and flying. Once complete, it will start rapidly moving around the arena, shooting laser beams in all directions, causing anything it's hit to be momentarily stunned. It is imperative that you surround the Overseer or predict its movements and allow your army to actually do enough damage to push it into the next phase. The second phase, the Overseer will morph into one of the aspects of the Guardians, the Broodmother, Megapithecus, or Dragon. Defeating each of these will deal a large amount of damage to the original form of the Overseer and force it to change phases once again. However, with each subsequent defeat, the main body continues to suffer more damage, further weakening the Guardian aspects and leading to its eventual demise. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching my playthrough of Ark Survival Ascended on the island. And now we're just waiting for Scorched Earth to drop, and maybe I'll be able to continue my Aussie in the Ark series, where I was playing a character who had been transported to another world full of dinosaurs and was trying to find his way home. And that's certainly something that's coming up to look forward to, but to give my final thoughts on Ark Survival Ascended, I'm still debating in my head whether the upgraded graphics is really enough to have justified what I've actually been through. Because obviously you could stick with Ark Survival Evolved and have all of the content that still exists there, while Ark Survival Ascended really isn't offering a great deal more. Obviously they're working towards that, they're certainly not there. So it's that kind of thing. It's like, should I have bought in now, or should I have just waited a few more months, or probably actually closer to a year, for them to have actually pushed out all of the content, or at least close to all the content, so that there was far more for people to do. And I really hope that things work out for them, because I know Snail Games is in trouble in the stock market and things like that, and Wildcards, or potentially Wildcards management, is not making the best decisions. But we will see. You know, that's all speculation and all the rest of it. Anyway, let me know what you think of everything so far down below. What are you looking for in Ark Survival? And potentially, what is it that you'd like me to do next? I'm certainly going to jump in to have a look at potentially, well, I am going to look at Pal World, and I probably am going to look at Enshrouded. So there's a few games out just now that I really want to get stuck into. Anyway, waffling on at the end of the video nonetheless. Thanks for listening in, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.